wandering mind. Have you ever tried to fall asleep, but your mind refused to listen? Instead of rest, it drags you into replaying an old argument, or fast forwards into tomorrow's meeting. Or maybe you're sitting with family, smiling on the outside, but inside, your thoughts are scrolling through a to-do list, bills, or 1,000 what-ifs. You're not alone. A Harvard study found that our minds wander 47% of the time, almost half your life, not here. But here's the mystery. 2,500 years ago, Buddha observed this same struggle. He gave it a name, a solution, and a metaphor so vivid, you'll never forget it. And the twist? Modern neuroscience is only now catching up. We usually think a wandering mind means we're broken, weak, or undisciplined. But what if distraction isn't a flaw? What if it's the doorway to peace? It sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? Even monks struggled with restless thoughts. And Buddha's reply wasn't forced silence. He gave them something far more surprising. Think of the mind like a restless puppy. The moment you set it down, it bolts in every direction, chasing noise, smells, shadows. That's us, every day. Scrolling on a phone, daydreaming mid-conversation, rehearsing imaginary arguments in the shower. Buddha called this papanka, the mind's habit of multiplying stories, from one thought to 10 to 100. Science calls it the default mode network, the part of your brain that runs when you're not focused. So the truth is, wandering is natural. The puppy will run. The question is, how do we call it back? One day, monks complained to Buddha, "Master, our minds are scattered. Thoughts jump like monkeys, from tree to tree. We cannot keep still." Buddha smiled and said, "Anchor your attention. Like a post driven into the earth, tether your wandering cattle to it. They will circle, but they will not be lost." That anchor was the breath. Not the breath of a yogi holding still for hours, but a simple noticing. In, out, again, and again. Neuroscience confirms this. Each time you notice your mind wandering and return, you strengthen focus, like lifting a weight at the mental gym. So the wandering isn't failure, it's training. But here's the twist. Buddha didn't stop at focus. He saw something deeper, hidden inside the wandering itself. The hidden messages. Look closer. Your thoughts rarely wander randomly. They almost always circle two poles, desire and fear. Thinking of what you want, but don't have, or worrying about what you have, but might lose. Buddha compared it to a man chasing mirages in the desert, always thirsty, never satisfied. Science agrees. Psychologists call it negativity bias, the brain's tilt toward worry and craving. But here's the liberating part. Once you see the pattern, you're no longer trapped. The wandering mind becomes a mirror, showing where your attachments lie. Take Arjun, a young professional. Every night, he collapsed into bed, exhausted, but his mind raced. What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? He thought meditation was about silencing thoughts, but when he learned Buddha's way, everything shifted. Instead of fighting the wandering, he observed it. Oh, there's fear of tomorrow. Oh, there's desire for recognition. And slowly, the power of those thoughts dissolved, like clouds vanishing in the sky. Return and awaken. Here's a practice you can try today. Sit for 2 minutes and breathe. Every time your mind wanders, don't scold it. Smile and gently say, "Thinking." Then return to your breath. Do this again and again. You're not failing. You're practicing. Each return is a victory. Buddha said, "As rain breaks through a weak roof, so desire breaks the untrained mind. But as rain cannot break a well-roofed house, so desire cannot harm a well-trained mind." Your 2 minutes are the start of building that roof. So why does the mind wander? Because that's its nature. And how did Buddha solve it? Not by killing thoughts, but by teaching us to notice them and return again and again. The great secret is this: your wandering mind isn't your enemy. It's your path. Each return is a step toward freedom. So next time, your thoughts scatter like birds. Don't chase them. Wait, watch. They will come home just as you can, in this very breath. Takeaway: your mind will wander, but every return is proof you are awake right now. If this teaching touched you, pause and reflect. How often do you catch yourself wandering? And what will you anchor to? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. And if you want to walk this path together, subscribe to Modern Buddha, where ancient wisdom meets modern life.